Okay, so today we're going to do my lesson plan, our team lesson plan for chapter 21. We went ahead and did kindergarten. It's for data analysis. So we're going to collect, sort, and organize data and in up to 3 categories, and then we're going to use and create real objects to make a picture graph. So we're going to go ahead and access the prior knowledge for pre-K, and which was sorting. So we can sort by color, we can sort by shape, and we can sort by sizes. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with this bag of shapes. Here I have my student Leilani and Alice. So I want you to go ahead and, here's your Ziploc bag. As a team, I want you both to go ahead and take them out, and I want you to sort by shape. What are you going to sort by?
Shape.
By shape. Go. Okay, so I see Leilani is grabbing all the yellows. Alice already put the green, and she put the red. All right. Now, you work together as a team to sort these shapes out. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to transfer your information, which is your data. Your data is you put all the shapes together and you sorted them by their shapes. So we're going to go ahead and put y'all's data on your graph. Here is your graph. We are graphing by shape. So we're going to start with the first one, which is the octagon. How many octagons do we have, Leilani?
6.
6 octagons. So what you would do is go to your graph and draw 6 octagons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I cannot draw, students. 6. All right. Alice, how many squares did you sort?
4.
4 squares. So then you would draw 4 squares. Alice, how many triangles did you sort?
4.
4 triangles. Draw 4 triangles. Leilani, how many diamonds do you have?
5.
5 diamonds. All right. And Leilani, how many trapezoids did you sort? 3? Okay, so now that you gathered all your sorting of your shapes and you gathered all your data information, you went ahead and you put it on your graph of shapes. Now, take a look at the graphs, Leilani and Alice.
Mm-hmm.
By looking at your graph, which one did you have more shapes? Leilani?
Octagons.
The octagons. Can you tell me how many octagons you have according to your graph? When you're looking at your graph, how many octagons do you have that tells you have more?
6.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, Alice, which is the one that you have less according to your graph?
The red one.
The red.
What's, I don't know the name of it. Trapezoid.
Yes, the red one, trapezoid. How many do you have, Alice? Get ready.
1, 2, 3.
Yes, you have 3 trapezoids. Now, according to your graph, there are 2 shapes that are the same. Which ones are the ones that have the same amount, the same number, the same amount? Alice?
The square and triangle.
The square and the triangle. How do you know that, Leilani?
You know that because if you count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Perfect. you knew that because you counted the shapes and you saw that both of them have 4 of the same amount. So now what I want you to do is, now that we've figured out how to learn how to sort and put your data on a graph, I want you now to use these little circles, and I want you to do the same thing. This time you're going to use your markers and the black marker to do your graph. Go. Remember, we're working as a team and there should only be one graph.
One, two, three, four, five.
Perfect. So I see that you already drew your graph, and I like how both of you are working together to figure out how many you need to have for your objects.
No.
I just draw a circle.
No, you don't want to do these very little.
Six.
Okay, Leilani, how do you know that that's 1?
I know that that's one because we put them next to the grass so we can set them in order. So when we sort them in order, I know that these were 6 because they went 1, 2, because they went like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I know this one was 1 because we could just go like that.
Okay. Keep going. They're both doing a great job. Alright, students. So, great job in sorting and working together and sorting them by their colors. Now, take you to look at your graph. I want you to answer some questions that I have. Which color do you have the most of? Leilani?
The color that we have the most of is
Which one has more?
the red.
Yes, the red. How do you know she's right, Alice?
Because she counted them, and then she was counting this.
Okay, so she was counting the red, but she was actually second guessing herself, and she was looking at these 2 colors. Why do you think she was looking at these 2 colors, Leilani? Why do you think you were looking at those 2 colors?
I think I was looking at those 2 colors because mostly I think that mostly that the big ones usually have the most of.
Right. So some students think that because it's big, it's more, but that's not the case. I'm asking you, how many do you have that has a lot, that has more? And you were right, the red ones. Now, which one, Alice, is the smallest? Which is the least amount that you have?
The blue one?
How do you know it's the blue?
There's only one there.
Because there's only one there. Right. Because there's only one there. All right. Now, taking a look at the graph, not only did we just sort by color and putting your data information on the graph, what's another way that you can sort your graph by? Leilani?
Sizes.
By sizes. Great. You can sort them by sizes and you can put your data information in the graph. So, now today we've learned how to sort by color, sort by shape,
Shapes.
and then Leilani also introduced by sorting by size. And this goes back to our pre-K knowledge. Sort by color, shape, and size. So today we've learned how to actually went from sorting to graphing it and putting your data on paper. Great job.